Hello everyone. Once again, welcome back. In this video, we are going to see formulas for geometry. So let's start with the first chapter, similarity. How to find out area of triangle. Area of triangle formula, half into base into height. Then if you want to find out ratios of areas of two similar triangles, then you have to apply A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 into H1 upon B2 into H2, where B stands for base, H stands for height, and A stands for area. The ratios of areas of two similar triangles. There are total 3 cases we are going to study. When the triangles having common base, then the ratio of their areas is equal to ratio of their heights. That is, A1 upon A2 is equal to H1 upon H2. In second case, when the triangles having equal height, then the ratio of their areas is equal to ratio of their corresponding bases. That is, A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2. And in case 3, when the triangles having equal height and common base, then the area of first triangle is equal to area of the second triangle. Basic proportionality theorem, which is very important. If a line parallel to a side of a triangle intersects the remaining sides in two distinct points, then the line divides the side in the same ratio. That is, in the diagram you can see in triangle PQR, line L is parallel to side QR, which intersects side PQ and side PR in points M and N respectively. Then what you will get? PM upon MQ is equal to PN upon NR. Now let's study test of similar triangles. First test, AA test, that is angle test. If two angles of one triangle are congruent to two angles of other triangle, then those two triangles are similar to each other by AA test. Second test is SAS test. If two sides and the angle which is included in those two sides of one triangle are congruent to the corresponding sides with the included angle of the other triangle, then those two triangles are congruent to each other by SAS test. And third one is SSS test, that is side test. If three sides of one triangle are congruent to corresponding three sides of the other triangle, then those two triangles are similar to each other by SSS test. Now let's see areas of similar triangles. If area of triangle ABC similar to area of triangle PQR, then ratios of area of that triangles is equal to the ratios of squares of its corresponding sides. Now let's start with the second chapter, that is Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? In a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of remaining two sides. For example, in triangle ABC, angle ABC is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. What is Pythagorean triplet? The square of the largest number is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two numbers. Then such numbers are called it as Pythagorean triplet. Let's study theorem of 30, 60, 90 triangle. Side opposite to 30° is equal to half of the hypotenuse, and side opposite to 60° is equal to root 3 upon 2 into hypotenuse. Let's study the next theorem of 45, 45, 90° triangle. Here you can see two angles are of same measures. So side opposite to 45° is equal to 1 upon root 2 into hypotenuse. Let's study theorem of geometric mean. If triangle PSQ, similar triangle QSR, then QS square is equal to PS into SR. Sec QS is the geometric mean of sec PS and SR. Now let's study the third topic, that is circle. Radius of circle we are denoting by using the letter small r. Diameter of circle we are using small d. And circumference of a circle. To find out circumference of a circle, there are two formulas. First one is 2 pi r or pi d. There is a relationship between radius and diameter. Diameter is 2 times of radius, or you can say radius is half of the diameter. Now let's study the tangent theorem. A tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact. In this diagram, you can see sec OA perpendicular line L, where line L touches a circle at point O and line L is tangent of a circle. Let's study internally touching circles. If the circles touch each other internally, means from inside, distance between their centers is equal to the difference of their radii. So distance between their centers, how you can find out the answer, is equal to radius of largest circle minus radius of smaller circle. Let's see about externally touching circles. If the circles touch each other externally, the distance between their centers is equal to the sum of their radii. That is, distance between their centers is equal to radius of largest circle plus radius of smaller circle. Let's study measure of circle. Measure of circle is equal to 360°. And if you want to find out the measure of major arc, then the formula is measure of major arc is equal to 360° minus measure of corresponding minor arc. Now, semicircle. Measure of semicircle is equal to 180°. You can observe in the diagram, major arc APB is equal to major arc AQB is equal to 180°, and diameter divides the circle into semicircle. Now let's study inscribed angle theorem. The measure of an inscribed angle is half the measure of the arc intercepted by it. You can observe in the diagram. If you want to find out the measure angle ABC, then angle ABC is equal to half into measure arc APC. Measure of arc is equal to corresponding central angle. Therefore, measure arc APC congruent to angle AOC, which is formed with the help of center. Also, it is called it as central angle. Cyclic quadrilateral. Opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. Supplementary means it measures 180°, and complementary means it measures 90°. Measure of total of all angle of quadrilateral is equal to 360°. Therefore, if you will observe in the diagram, angle BAD plus angle BCD is equal to 180 degree because they are opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral. Similarly, how you can say angle ABC plus angle ADC is equal to 180 degree. In fourth lesson, you are going to construct the diagrams. So here two important things you are going to construct. First one is construction of similar triangle, and in second, construction of a tangent to a circle at a point on the circle. There are two methods to construct the diagram. First one is using the center of the circle, and second one without using the center of the circle. Now in the next lesson, trigonometry. The important things which you have to keep in mind first are trigonometric ratios, that is sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot. Sine theta is equal to opposite upon hypotenuse. Cos theta is equal to adjacent side upon hypotenuse. Tan theta is equal to opposite side upon adjacent side. And the reverse of sine is cosec. You are going to take the reciprocal of it. The opposite of cos is sec and the opposite of tan is cot. Next, you have to remember in this lesson, that is trigonometry ratios of negative angle. That is sine of minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. Cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta. Tan of minus theta is equal to minus tan theta. Sine and cosine of complementary angles. Sine theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. Cos theta is equal to sine 90 minus theta. Tan theta is equal to cot 90 minus theta. Now let's study relations between trigonometric ratios. Tan theta is equal to 1 upon cot theta. Cosec theta is equal to 1 upon sine theta. Cot theta is equal to 1 upon tan theta. Okay. Cot theta also you can derive it as cos theta upon sine theta. Okay. Then next you have to remember trigonometric values. Okay. For this one method, you can prepare that table and keep ready in exam. You don't have to by heart the values. And the last you have to keep in mind, that is trigonometric identities. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Now let's study the last lesson, that is coordinate geometry. In this lesson, you are going to study in detail distance formula, section formula, midpoint formula and centroid formula. So let's see distance formula. If points P x1 y1 and Q x2 y2 lie on the xy plane, then how you will find out the distance between those 2 points? That is, distance of PQ is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square. The next formula is section formula. The coordinates of a point which divides the line segment joined by 2 points x1 y1 and x2 y2 in the ratio m:n are. How you will find out the coordinates for x and y? That is mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n and my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n. Let's study the midpoint formula. The coordinates of midpoint of a line segment joining 2 distinct points, that is x1 y1 and x2 y2 are p of xy is equal to x1 plus x2 upon 2 and y1 plus y2 upon 2. Centroid formula. If x1 y1, x2 y2 and x3 y3 are the vertices of a triangle, then coordinates of the centroid are x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3 and y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. So please revise properly. Wish you all the best. Thank you. Bye.